Mic check, 1 2 1 2. This is Pharaoh tuning in to the Urban Soul Kitchen. We're over here at the Aloha Club, making things happen over here. We're talking about cannabis life, culture, art, and wellness while having a little cocktail. So come check the Aloha Club out. It's over here in the Fruitvale District. Good stuff, good times, whatever. So I have a question for you, young sir.
Oh, hello.
Welcome to our podcast. This is my brother Sean Cho.
Where's
Sean
the camera? Oh, there it is.
He's a contractor amongst many things. That's brother Nate in the back. What's your take on kind of the cannabis industry right now, where you see it going, and in terms from your perspective and your job in the industry? And first, introduce yourself. Tell people what
Sean
you do.
Cho. If you want to find out more about me, it's lighthammerllc.com.
Yeah.
You'll see my portfolio. Licensed electrical contractor, general contractor, and licensed realtor. Been buying, fixing, and selling homes for about 10 years. But in the past couple of years, I've been developing cannabis facilities, and I'm seeing a lot of movement in people getting their licenses or provisionals, but they can't really build out. And there's two parts to it. Doug, there's being a businessman, and then there's being a cannabis operator.
Got it.
Being able to do both is crucial, and I think a lot of cannabis operators are not forecasting the work and money and time involved after they procure a place, and they're finding themselves in a gray spot where it's hard to move money because you got to make money, but then at the same time you got to fund your construction.
True.
So I'm seeing a lot of that with a lot of operators.
Yeah. So from a compliance standpoint, where do you see the gaps? I mean, I think you just named a couple, but what are the gaps as you see it? Like if we were to really have like an equity-based organization that was to support folks that needed kind of the true incubation in the areas of not only on the business, but also the construction side, compliance side, what type of gaps do you see, and have you come across that?
I'd say overbuilding. I think I mean, for equity, the general applicant is supposed to build for you.
Correct.
And then
Supposed to.
Or is there such thing as like building it and you get recopped, or there's none of that?
I don't know.
Happening?
It's a contractual thing between you and the general.
I guess that could be a private contract. So I would say for equity, I don't know many equity operators that have deep pockets. That's the whole point of equity.
Correct.
So I would say build light, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong.
Build light.
Build lightweight.
Explain that a little bit.
Well, I've been fabricating shipping containers, and right now, because of the pandemic and the supply chain disruption, they're hard to find and expensive. But once this is all over, I would say look into procuring shipping containers, because so long as you have a competent architect, you can have that a permanent structure located in a facility that's been licensed.
Yeah.
And I believe you need 1,000 square feet.
That's correct, for the equity, yeah.
So, you get...
If you're incubated by a general.
Incubated, right. So, you get a couple 40-foot containers, put them side by side, cut a doorway between them, make an office space, make a storage space, or I don't know. That's up to you guys. But right there, bam, you got 1,000 square feet.
Yeah.
And all you got to do is anchor it into a concrete slab.
Yeah.
But that would be really easy. That's much easier than building a whole new structure and then having it inspected through and through.
True.
You just get the container, you drop it, you fasten it to the thing, foam insulate, sheetrock, and all your electrical is surface mounted, not going through the wall.
Okay.
And then that way you can do the wall FRP.
Okay.
Or some sort of tile for a cleanable surface.
Okay.
If you're one of those operators.
Yeah, manufacturing side.
Yep. And then there's no code against putting plumbing pipes or electrical pipes right
and the
along
drains
the surface.
And all that stuff would be
the drains,
much easier.
yeah. So you could plop the shipping container on a raised pier foundation and then have steps and have everything underneath.
Yeah, that's smart. And you could do that for cultivation too, right?
You could do that for cultivation. What I like about it is it's kind of like it's modular building. You can always keep attaching more containers.
Okay.
And opening, don't put it all on one permit.
Right.
Your first
Separated.
permit should be the lightweight one.
Okay.
Get going, make some money.
Okay.
And then as you scale, add another one. That'll be a new permit,
Okay.
new drawings,
Okay.
and so on and so forth.
Smart.
Yeah.
Got it.
And at some point, I would like to see it, but shipping containers are made to be stacked.
That's true.
So you can have a multi-level
Tier 'em
cultivation
up.
thing.
Yeah.
And if you have a 10
A micro business, you can have
Yep.
each micro business in each container.
And you could Lego it so that you would have like a deck space. That would,
Got
the
it.
second floor would open to some deck space, which is just the
True that.
ceiling or the roof
That's smart. That's
down
smart.
there. So you have nice.
Tell them how to contact you again.
Sean Choi, 415-269-9910, or Sean SHAWN at lighthammerllc.com, and website is www.lighthammerllc.com. My agency is legacyrea.com.
That's
Legacy Real Estate Associates.com.
Check in with my brother right here. We're doing it out here. Cannabis in Oakland, certified, equity, so on and so forth. So let's get it.
Peace.